Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. Wonderful to see you all. If I flip on over to YouTube, Postman first in the chat. Leonardo, hello, man.
Joining your team.
Ark, Kaz, Fenrir, Blue, Radio, Shadow, Nissan, Reaper. What's up, everybody over there? If I look over at Twitch, Sith, Grim, good to see you both. Pern. Hope that's correct. Hello to yourself. Draconis. Chimera, Wolf King. Donkey, what's up, people? Before we get started, have to give a big shout out and thanks to Nicholas for resubbing to Tier 1 over on Twitch. Very kind of you, my friend. Hero Complex coming in with the Prime. And then Rockcap over on YouTube subbing at Classified Status. Thank you all so much for the generosity, people. Very kind, keeping the tradition alive of being too generous before we even start the stream. So, Nicholas, Hero, Rodcap, thank you all very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Espresso, good to see you, man. Blindy, hello. Lucas, good morning, my guy. How are you? Montana, not much. Doing well. I'm excited to get into some stretch goal and some grinding. I've got some things I want to go after. So it should be pretty good. Postman said I did 20 levels of stretch goals. Got nothing notable. 20 is nothing. Try 200. Nay, try 2,000. If you can get to stretch goal level 2,000, Postman, that's where the good stuff's at. I'm kidding. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Oh good, working as usual. Well, I appreciate you still tuning in, man. Montana, you're very welcome, my friend. Thank you for the kind words and thank you for checking out the videos. That is, I can entirely lost my train of thought, or I lost what I was trying to say, but I appreciate that anyone here checks out the videos, so thank you so much, man. Did you finish this season's Manhunt? Yeah, Nicholas, we actually did it on stream last week, in case you want to see the VOD of us going through there. If I didn't say it already, what's up, Southie? Good to see you, man. Michael, hello.
Let me guess. We're pulling short rations again.
Lucas, or if we have another mod over on Twitch, can we take care of the link that someone posted there? Actually, you know what? I can just do it right here. Adios. What is stretch goals? Dolphin, we will go over exactly that. Do not worry. That Flava Flav backpack. Yeah, the two timekeeping ones. I don't know if I'm going to run them, but I'll be curious to see what they look like. You're not a Twitch mod. You should be, Postman. If you're not, I can fix that. But it's all good. They make it pretty easy. There's a little button. Anyway, it is taken care of. Javon, hello from work. Tony, what's up? So yeah, people, we are here in the final weeks of Year 8 Season 1, Rise Up. As you can see, there's just about 2 weeks left. I don't know how on earth they plan to fit in another phase of the PTS and launch the season. I mean, assumedly the PTS will be this weekend, and then it looks like the Season 2 is probably coming on the 16th. Is that enough time for them to fit in Phase 2 feedback? No idea. But, yeah, stretch goals unlocked today. And we've got 2 days left of things until the calendar is done. The backpack shows the in-game time. Oh, that is nice. So you don't have to go in your menu. You have any thoughts on Destiny 2 shutting down? Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it a good bit over the past few streams since that news came out, but it's sad. I mean, I don't play Destiny anymore, but it is definitely the game that that got me into looter shooters and ultimately led me to the Division. So I've got a lot of love for Destiny, and I would never wish that kind of fate or outcome on any gamer community. We've been there in the Division space when we had a year and a half with no content, and it was kind of unclear whether or not things would continue. So, yeah, it sucks. Got the Regulus for my first Prestige cache. Was the only exclusive, wasn't available through retails, if I remember correctly. I think that's true, Rod. I think that and the Catalyst mask are like the only two exotics not in here, if I'm remembering right. Yeah. So good stuff. That's a rare pull. Hello. No worries, Kaz. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Gwen, what is up? Welcome in. So, for the person who was asking what stretch goals are, as that is what we're going to be spending all of our time on today, stretch goals is something that activates at the end of a given season. So it is this node right here on the events timeline. And what it does is it adds 10 extra levels for your season pass. You do need to be at season pass rank 100 to begin grinding through stretch goals. However, you don't have to own the premium pass. This is a free extension. But it adds these 10 tiers that will loop through. That's why they have the little refresh circle icon on them. So if I start here and I go all the way up to 110, then once I finish this, it'll go back to here. And you can just keep looping through and get these. And it's basically just a farming spree, a farming fest. So you can see the main caches you care about are the blue ones here, the Rise Up stretch goals caches, because they give you seasonal loot. They have a high chance to contain new apparel items. They have a moderate chance to contain certain rare named items and exotics, like the Lexington or the Quick Step or one of those, or some of the seasonal exotics. And then you have a small chance to obtain like the Eagle Bearer and some of those rare exotic ones. So that's all it is essentially a big farming fest at the end of every season. You progress it with Season Pass XP, same as the regular Season Pass. And that is the deal. I feel like I saw a question and now I don't know where it went. Blindy, yes, you can buy levels with stretch or with textiles. They had that in place last season too, but you can see at the bottom that I have buy stretch goals level 0 out of 50. And then it costs 300 per level. So I actually this morning hopped on and spent a few minutes opening up a bunch of apparel caches, and I have enough to buy all 50. So we shall be doing that. My goal, just to okay, controller, please cooperate. My goal, so that everybody knows, is that I want to get this guy's the new backpack on, or one of them. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. I like the orange. I don't know if that's the base look or if that's a skin they put on there. Well, that's cool. My goal is I want to get an investor with 4 blues. The investor is one of the exotics that can drop from there, given it's a exotic from this season. And I really want one with 4 blues for undisclosed purposes next season. But it's hard to get, because you have to get the RNG of all 4 slots rolling. I've dumped a good number of components already trying to re-roll. I think it was this one. And no dice, so we're going to farm a bunch. We'll see if we get any, and by the end of the stream, if we don't, then maybe I'll put some more components into it.
We urge all civilians to stay vigilant. Hostiles have been... A new agent is joining your team.
Does he not have any audio? Can y'all not hear me? That would be very awkward if I was just talking to myself. Nightmare coming in with the Prime resub. Thank you so much. Thank you for the channel support. Audio's good? Okay. Well, then Leonardo might have to do a refresh. What's up, Jake? Postman, it's not specifically the textile levels, but it's the fact that the 2x event that they have on is actually counting towards stretch goals levels, which they said it was not initially intended to, but it is. So it should just be any season XP that you gain for the first 50 will give you double.
A new agent is joining your team.
Might as well abuse it while it lasts. I doubt they're gonna do anything about it. I mean, especially given how the rest of the season has gone with those types of things, I would think that at this point they would just concede and let that stay, but who knows? Can I get the stretch goals watching this stream? Otherwise, how can I get them? Mabo, stretch goals are an in-game thing, so we just went over how they're part of the season pass. It's not like a Twitch drop or anything like that. You have to grind the game to unlock these. Rampow, what is up? Ruby, thank you so much for the Prime sub, kicking off a hype train over on Twitch for all of the generosity. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, Ruby, and thank you to everybody who contributed to that. New main on boss bundle in store, yes. If anyone was curious what opened in the store this week, they have the director bundle, which was the boss from the recent climax mission. And then they put out like an olden times soldier bundle. That's what's in there. All right, well, let's get to it, right? We've got a lot of stuff to do. My first order of business is that I actually have the last few journey chapters left to do. I never completed them earlier in the season. I don't think we're going to focus on all of these this stream, just because, frankly, I don't want to, but we're almost done with this one. So I think I'm going to throw on a skill build and get this done, where we eliminate enemies with hives or seeker mines. We'll get that done, claim that, and then we'll probably splurge on textiles to get all those going, and it'll be a good time. Michael coming in with the 33 months to begin with on YouTube, saying, hope you're good, RG. I'm good indeed, man. But then also drop in 5 gifted subs over there. Thank you so much, Michael. Very kind of you, as always, my friend. If anybody in the YouTube chat just got gifted a sub from Michael, please drop him a thank you in the chat. Help me share the appreciation, and you can now enjoy badges, emotes, Discord access, all the good stuff. Michael, thank you for everything that you've done for the channel, my guy. It's very much appreciated. Also, I'm just Mick, coming in with the Prime on Twitch, continuing the hype train. Thank you, my friend. I see you in the chat, Ruby. Zero is in the chat as well. I'm doing fantastic, man. Having a very good start to the day. How are you? It's good to see you around. Have they addressed the missing items? I'm missing the cleaner boss jacket from the event pass. Nightmare, I don't know if I have heard of such a thing. You're fully sure that you checked all the way through the... I mean, I'm sure you did. But through the apparel menu down to the, like, alphabetized location of it? Alright, skill items. We need a quick skill build to throw on. Actually, you know what? I'll use my triple yellow investor. Why not? Sounds good, Grim. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if we'll push to the last chapter of it in the stream, but we shall see. Okay, what am I doing? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to turn it down to normal, so I'm just going to grab any yellow that I see. We're getting the most mismatched yellow build of all time. I saw what Journey 8 was and immediately skipped it. It's just some legendary missions. It's not too bad. I feel like I heard someone say that for the raid ones, you can also do the discovery mode and get it through that. I'm not sure if that's accurate info or not, but... SMF with the 3-stream streak. Appreciate it. Said 3, that's the magic number. Now that's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Twitch crowd, I appreciate y'all getting us to a level 1 hype train. Thank you, thank you. Jake, yes, Striker is still the best for DPS. Ruby said, I'm so excited for the Caduceus next season. Ran that weapon all the time in Div 1. Yeah, me as well. I'm excited to theory craft with it and see kind of how we can maximize it in different ways. Chimera, I saw you ask earlier about the PTS. Sorry, I got distracted. For the upcoming PTS, do you have to already have all the weapons and gear to test them in the test server? The new items, no. They will give you the new stuff for free, like from the next season to test out. But it does pull a character from your existing save. So if you don't have any endgame progress, then unfortunately you're going to be at a disadvantage in terms of crafting stuff and putting builds together. That's a limitation that I've run into myself, given that I don't have that much PC progress. But if you just want to grab the new stuff and try it out, you can. Zero said doing good, just hopped on for a bit before I go for a walk, trying to stay healthy. I feel you there. Every day I'm tempted to get one of those like standing treadmill desks where you can walk while you work. I really should do that at some point. But definitely go and get your go and get some sun, man. I appreciate you tuning in. I've checked everything. When I first unlocked it, had a check mark on it. I'm sorry to hear it, Nightmare. I honestly have not heard of that happening. So I would say just keep being persistent with Ubisoft support. They're the ones that would be able to handle that type of deal. But I'm sorry. When do you think we'll get the new season? End of June? Ram, if it sticks to the current calendar, it should be 2 weeks from today. June 16th. That's when all the things end on here and when the... Yeah, you can see right there. Ends in 1 week, 6 days. So
is joining your team.
We shall see. Damarsh jumping in. What's up, man? With the 20 stream streak. Said hello, chat. How you doing today, sir? All right, this should be good enough. We're going to go to viewpoint. Old Man Beard coming in with the 2 gifted subs on Twitch. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the generosity very much. If anyone on Twitch is there, or if the 2 people who just got gifted those are there on Twitch, I would appreciate you dropping a thank you in the chat. Very kind of you, my friend. March said home with a migraine, but hanging in there. Shoot, dude. I'm doing pretty well, man. Fortunately, I do not have a migraine. I probably would not be streaming if I did. But those are not fun, man. I'm sorry to hear it. I'll try to not do a ton of yelling to make this bearable for you. Oh, wait. The condition for this, actually I can just track it on my screen, is I need to have 20 utility stacks. So let's give ourselves the overcharge one. And we'll just do all skill stuff. We can actually do saturate offense and then Cascade. There we go. All right, we should be good.
Taking the Viewpoint Museum away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their
Southie coming in with the prime resub. Thank you, man.
Coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production
Very kind of
studio
you.
on the top floor.
I appreciate all the support, folks.
Secure it.
Oh, Zero the hero coming in. Nightmare Zero works on the dev team over in Bucharest, so if you want to send him your details, as he said in the chat, might be able to help you out there. Is it worth me pushing up and getting more kills, or should I just reset? Oh, here's a few more that I can get. Easy. Oh, beautiful. All right, now we'll reset.
You might be able to get it.
Postman, trust the process. Trust the process. Akito, what's up, man? How you doing today? Tiger, we said, are you playing any other separate campaign narrative games at the moment? Any anticipated new ones coming up this year? I'm not. To be honest with you, I don't play a ton of purely narrative games. I have before, and there's some that I adore, but I very much trend towards the online and or PvP type of games. Plus, I just don't, between my actual passion to play Division, but also keeping up with content for the channel, I don't have a ton of time to play a ton of other games. So at the moment, I don't know if I could tell you that there's any upcoming that I am super looking forward to. Because most of my anticipation has to do with Division stuff, as predictable or boring as that might sound.
I saw some hostiles enter the parking garage east of the main.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tiger. Yeah, I was just saying that not at the moment, not a ton. Mostly what I play is Division. Or sometimes I'll do other like multiplayer, PvP, or online-based games. What are some of my like favorite narrative games of all time? I love Firewatch. I played that a couple years ago. Got a lot of love for that. And I would, if I played on PlayStation, I might check out some of the classic ones like Uncharted or Last of Us, but I just haven't made the effort to do it. But most of my time is spent playing or making videos for Division. Well, there we go. Journey mission done. Go back here. Oh no, Postman, I'm terrible. It's really... It sounds like an excuse. Well, it is an excuse by definition. But it sounds exaggerated, but it's truly a time thing. Someday I will make it back around to playing more Ark. So let's check the double... Oh, I have to claim it. I was like, my XP didn't go up by that much, but I have to actually go and claim the thing. Let's quickly throw those back in the stash before I forget. Are Twitch drops live? For some reason I saw on my portal that the drops enabled tag was still there, but I don't know. Okay, maybe that just hadn't updated yet. I believe the current drops campaign has ended. So that would be a negative on current drops. By the way, to the YouTube crowd, I appreciate nearly 150 of you hanging out. If you haven't yet and you want to help support the stream, hitting the like button very much does so. Help share it out to more people. I would appreciate it. Okay. We want to put in all of the items that we just took out for that. Which I am trying hard to remember so I don't have extra pieces. And we already did that one. Okay. So now what we can do, do I have my modifiers on? I do. So that's giving us a bonus. And so if we go and look at the journey, it awards 5,500 XP, which again, normally the double amount wouldn't count towards stretch goals, but apparently that is counting here. So if we go and claim Journey 6, we get all those. And then if we go over and look at the timeline, yeah, we got our full 6 levels off of that. Fantastic. It's too easy. What kind of activities do you suggest for fast event XP? I think historically people have done, the main thing to center around Ruby is priority objectives. Those are just the most consistent source of like bonus season pass XP. I think people spam stronghold ones if they're able to. Like if you run District Union on loop and you can end up layering priority objectives atop it, you get a lot. So if you want to like truly maximize, you could do that. But in general, I just do priority objectives wherever convenient. What are the best modifiers to use? Armand truly depends on what build you're trying to use them in. It truly does. Before I forget, I'm going to go and do this. We'll get another 2,500 off of here. Okay. And then, well, we can grab those and open them, and then we'll go do our textile levels. There's going to be a lot of cash opening this stream. I hope everyone's ready. Okay, we got one of the weapon skins. Alright, please, game. Oh, my goodness. I was about to say, by the end, please give me an investor. We got one. It doesn't have the rolls that I wanted, but that's alright. That's a good start. The quicker cash openings is so good. So good. Do we know if we might get the Rogold hoodie back in game? Unfortunately, I've got no updates. Rodcap. I will continue to try and make it happen. And if I ever hear anything, I'll let you know. What's up, Died Again? How you doing, dude? 4-man squad, West End, Forma Bounties. Oh, yeah. Is it the one, like the Outcast one that you can get right here? Yeah, Ruby, definitely lean into the priority objectives. Stretch goals delivered for me. All the hot ticket named items I was missing in less than 2 hours. Tie Ranch, nice. Good stuff. Those are the kinds of success stories that make the event worth it. If you're able to scoop up those things you're missing. So, congrats. We will get the component out of that since I already have a roll mule. So let's just scrap everything else. If we can get a good amount of exotic components, that'll be nice too. Chris, what is up, man? Good morning. How you doing? Relentless as well. Hello, hello. Finally caught a stream. Tynar. I hope I'm saying that correctly. What's up? What's up? Gage said, how did you get that helmet? It's part of this full uniform. It's not an individual thing. It's the Urban Warrior uniform. Came with a previous season pass bundle, so unfortunately I don't think it's currently obtainable. That's actually, it looks kind of cool. This is one of the skins from the stretch goals thing. Nice amount of detail on there. Alright, now we're going to spend all of our textiles and see how far that gets us. So again, if we look at the event here, we currently have 8 out of 100 of the double rewards. If this counts towards textile levels as well, then we should have completed this by the time we spend all 50. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna hit buy. And we'll just keep going. Okay. Now if we go back. Oh, so it doesn't count towards that. I guess that makes sense because you're not actually earning XP, right? You're just buying levels. So, Postman, you're saying the DJ was wrong? I'll definitely go and give him a hard time for that. But that does make sense to me that it would only count for the actual XP. Yeah, Oliver, I mean, textiles, you can use them every week at the vendor. Get some free exotics and components and whatnot. Helios in here as well. What's up, man? Nah, Lucas, we got all the mods, all the fellows. What's up, people? Metal Chick, hello, if I didn't say so before. I didn't watch the video. The title only suggested something like that. Oh, so he's a clickbaiter. That's what you're saying. I see how this man works. Alright, we're just going to start claiming all of these. Look at all these caches. It's beautiful. I think they start overflowing into our stash, so we'll open some of these. Damn. In one cache, we got a stack broker, one of the new backpacks, and an exotic. I think that was the prestige one. That would make sense. And it happened again. Good stuff. Alright, give me some investors. Come on, game. Now we got both backpacks already. We'll check those out. Yeah, midnight, we spent our textiles on the free levels you can do with that. So we did them all just a minute ago. I'm too lazy to read. Is there anything new in the season's caches? Timothy, there are new cosmetics. Otherwise, there are no new gameplay items. It's just the ones from this season and the usual event items. What's the rare exotic loot? That would be items like the Eagle Bear or the Regulus or the Ouroboros, ones like those. Scrap all of those. So let's look at, let me switch to a, why does it put random things on there? Let's look at some of the cosmetics that we got. I definitely like this one more than the other. But this is one of the two backpacks, the Time Saver, which apparently this clock tracks the in-game time, which is nice. I would imagine it moves pretty quickly then, because the day-night cycles here go quite quickly. Actually, easier to do it this way. Oh yeah, you can see it moving. So that's one. And then the Timekeeper is the other one. I like this with a little phoenix in there. We'll rock that for a little bit. And then there were a handful of patches. So there you go. But we've got more things to open. I guess we'll just grab them all, and I think they go to the stash, so we'll have a few extra ones. So what level are we at? Already 158. Hell yeah. Yeah, Keto, they should just make it like a, like one of those grandfather clocks, just on your back. That's your backpack. Fallen one, yes, you can get the Lexington from these caches. Are there Twitch drops this week? There are not, I'm afraid. Oh, we got a quick step. 2 more weapon skins. I demand more investors, game, please. There's a Lexington, if you wanted the confirmation. Rice, there is, but primarily I got all of those because we just spent our 50 allotted levels with textiles. So that is an option, just like last season, if you want some easy progress on there. I will quickly throw those into expertise. Should have more in here. Chimera with the tier 1 resub. Thank you so much, my friend. 6 months as well is very generous. I appreciate the continuous support of myself and the content. Many thanks. Blindy, I know they have mentioned it before on streams. I don't know if there was a reason why they don't have it, or if it's just something that they said is definitely like on an improvement list, but it's just not something they've done yet. I don't remember. Gold Div, what is up? Just started playing Division 2 after Destiny 2's live updates got dropped. Enjoying the game and content. I hope you have fun. Look in YouTube and gaming, see your future videos. Thank you so much, Gold. That's very kind of you. I send you my condolences about Destiny 2. We were just talking about it a few minutes ago. Definitely quite sad to see that go down, and I would never wish that fate on anyone's favorite live game. So I know Division will not be a complete and total replacement for you, but I do hope you enjoy your time here in the Division community. We're happy to have you. It's the wrong exotic. Game, give me an investor. Oh, a 19.8 repair skills, huh? I don't think I actually need it, though. Most of mine are maxed out. I have a question about the pass. Today I'm watching. I'm buy additional points in the chest. Are you at season pass level 100? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but GR, if you have to get to 100 before these unlock, and you can spend textiles on levels and all that. But if you're not yet at 100, then you have to get there first. Great content like always. Thank you, Irish. What happened to the PvE Dark Zone? It's coming. It's part of next season. So previously it was on the PTS, the public test server. The people checked it out, but it should be here in about 2 to 3 weeks. Is our best estimation. Chimera also coming in with the 10 gifted subs on Twitch. Thank you so much. That is incredibly generous, said we in the chat. Excuse me. Thank you so much for that. If anyone on Twitch who just got gifted one of those is here, please drop a thank you. Send some appreciation Chimera's way. You can now enjoy some ad-free watching. You get a cool badge. You get some emotes. Chimera, that is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much for subbing in, sharing that love out to more in the community. Very, very generous. Gage, yeah, like Rice said, it's given for duplicate cosmetics that you earn. I'm missing so many things. Chat's flying by. Postman, I feel like I saw you mentioned something about Livid, but I can't find the message now. Oh, right here. You see, Livid will be streaming Div 2 with Pure Prime tomorrow. I did not. That's fun, though. I'll have to tune into that. I could see that being quite chaotic. Kashi, afraid not. No drops active right now. Thank you for helping pass time. Have to support the people we believe in. Chimera, thank you again. Very kind of you and very generous to go out of your way to support. As I've said many times before, there's a lot of things you could be putting your money towards these days, so I appreciate it deeply. Someone said Livid. Just pops up in the chat. Good morning, Livid. How you doing? So we did our textiles things, and we did the journey part that I wanted to do. Now, we're going to do some... We're going to combine our stretch goal progress with global event stuff, because I also need to finish the global event track before it concludes on Thursday. So I still got a few more levels to go before we get the corroded mask. And then we can spend our stars on more rewards. We're going to stack everything up. So let me activate this. What's up, Jonathan? Only a few weeks into the game. I've really appreciated your content. Very informative. Thank you. Very, very happy to hear it. Nikita coming in with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, man. Kicking off another hype train. Matt Kane with the 300 bits as well. Living through this out the window as I drove by. With the drive-by bits. Thank you, Matt. And Nikita, that's very kind, man. Appreciate you still hanging around the community and supporting. That's very, very nice of you. Hope you're doing well today. Got to get that Star Wars looking mask. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm actually going to run the mask, but the collector in me is like, you must complete the track. So that's our goal. The escalation fix coming in season 2. They've announced a couple of escalation things. They're going to be rebalancing tokens. They're going to be... Chat, help me out. I'm blanking. It was all on the stream. He listed off like 3 or 4 things they're doing.
This dude comes in here
The token rebalance.
wearing cargo shorts and socks and sandals and a fucking hockey mask.
The
like,
something.
this is a dude I do
Helios,
not
you gotta
want
go.
to
Thank you for coming by, man.
totally want to
Have a great
fucking
rest of your
join the
day.
rugby team.
Shoot. But yes, there are escalation changes coming when season 2 drops. Alright, let's throw on. I've got a build all ready to go. My beloved Catalyzed from back when they added the Catalyst mask. This is what we're going to be using to farm. Right, yeah, they're going to add prototypes back on the weapon crates. No more resets on the tokens, yes. Yeah, so there's a few things they're doing. Gage, you're more than welcome, man. Thank you for being around and watching them. That is all I could ever hope or ask of anyone to do. So thank you, thank you. Knife Show, good afternoon to yourself. How you doing? Nope, that was a friendly. Sorry. I've seen mixed opinions on this global event, but with the right build, I think it's very fun. Pop the shields, get the buff. But I think if you, again, if you're not using something that can handle the shields or the fire that you get put on, then I could see why it would be more cumbersome. So if you have the catalyst, I highly recommend using that. That's what I've been running, and it's very, very nice. Blindy, appreciate you coming through, man. Have a great rest of your day. Okay. Oh, we did get a stronghold one here. What is the weekly project for Roosevelt? I don't know what the totals are going to be. Do I risk it? Do I risk it for the biscuit? Ended off our hype train to level 4. Nokita, Chimera, Matt, thank you all so much for contributing to that, guys. Can I see the build real quick? Yes, you can. Here it is. Sorry, my dumb controller wants to be dumb. Let's see. Will it stay like that, please? There we go. Have you tried Tinkerer OD? I have, yeah. It's pretty fun. All right, Postman. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say.
Let's get rolling.
Priority objective available.
My clanmate won't understand that he doesn't need the ongoing backpack. Well, I mean, people can run whatever they want to run if that's what he wants to do, but yeah, it's definitely not needed if you're going full DPS. Alright, we'll risk it. It's Manning Zoo. I don't want to do Manning Zoo. Are you kidding me? But Manning Zoo, let's see if I put it on heroic. Oh, it's gonna give me 1700 on its own, plus an additional 1700 and an exotic. All right, I will do one run of Manning Zoo on heroic. Is it worth the investment of leveling expertise of armor and weapons? Kind of. I mean, it gives you the ability to upgrade stuff into prototype quality if that's something you care about. And obviously more stats is good, but if you don't really care about super in-game pursuits and content, then it's certainly not mandatory. Oh, I was like, why is he not? I forgot I have to break the shield first. Let's see if I land one of these.
Intercepting enemy communications.
We're under attack! It's the division! Everyone! This is it! You know what you need to do.
Thank you for the YouTube stuff, man. So, FN helpful. Ben T-Show, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for watching it. Do you play any FPS multiplayer games? At the moment, not a ton. Over the years, I've played my fair share of like COD and Warzone, Battlefield. But right now, I'm not really playing any now. Played the finals. I love Titanfall.
main control room for the monorail system is further into the park.
We must get all the stars.
The deep sea exhibit.
Maximum rewards. Are the stretch goals worth doing? Done the track twice, haven't really gotten much. It just depends on what you may need out of it. Persistent. If you have every single gameplay reward, and you don't care about the cosmetic stuff that's on offer, then, you know, not really. But, I'm trying to get an investor out of there with 4 blues. That's my main incentive for grinding it. All just depends on what you're going for. Titanfall is criminally underrated. Shame there's nothing new for it. Yeah. Is the G track just catches as usual? Yes, Matt. And then there is a new mask at tier 10. The corroded mask. Is Battle for Brooklyn worth it? I mean, I think it's a fun little content pack and mini campaign. It's certainly not needed for endgame progression or any of that kind of stuff. Like compared to Destiny Gold, you don't need DLCs for levels or progress or anything. They're mostly optional. You get a few extra like exotics you can collect and things like that, but it's largely optional narrative content. But if it ever goes on sale, I mean, I think it's pretty fun. And more content variety that loops into other parts of the game, like with escalation. It was fun finding all the hunters in Brooklyn. Yeah. I'm hoping, I mean, I feel like we can pretty much count on, especially given they went and added another one here, that we will get new hunter puzzles in the Central Park DLC. So I like that is a tradition that they've upheld. I remember the when I was at Massive last year to talk about the DLC and other stuff, and they were given their presentation of everything, and they got to the slide where they're like, and there's 8 new hunter puzzles. That was like one of the things that got the biggest reactions in the room. People were like, whoa, no way. Because I figured that was like a nice little bonus thing they put into Warlords, but surely that's not going to be like a content priority to put in, but they did. I'm sorry, Chris. I realized as I was about to say it, I'm like, I don't want to come across as whatever, but I committed.
Keep going. You should be coming up on a monorail station soon. The control room will be overlooking it.
I've never understood what makes the blue screen so appealing for an ongoing directive build. It's nice because it deals with its own form of statuses. I mean, you don't have to run it with ongoing. There's other good options like the Carnage, or you could just use high-end LMGs with like the Tinkerer. But I like the blue screen because the talent allows you to basically disrupt like entire rooms of enemies once you build up to the 50 stacks. So just in general, I think it's a nice CC item. What build are you going to run the 4 blue investor on? Come back next season to find out. It's for PvP. I want it for a PvP build. I don't fully know if it's going to be good yet because I need to test under the new balancing circumstances, but that's what I want it for. Do you use Bloodsucker with this build? I have a Wicked on for more damage. Do I have to watch the whole thing? No. Okay. Correct, Postman. Well, the beginning of them. So they said that this balancing pass that's coming with the launch of Season 2 is Phase 1, essentially. And then they're going to do subsequent phases that balance out skills and attributes. But the first phase is all about talents, gear sets, exotics, that kind of stuff.
Looks like you're right by that monorail station. The control room is just on the other side of the aviary.
Germanic Ogre, what's up? I just hit level 40, running Brooklyn missions now as I can't finish the key run due to bug. Any solid resources on what to do next? I do have a video I can link you to, Germanic. The, well, not a 15 to 30 minute video. Let's see, how long is the one that I was thinking of? How about a 13-minute video? Is that too long? It's not too complicated. The video I was going to link you just goes through. It is structured for returning players, but it essentially goes through like what I deem like the top 5 most important like things to focus on to build up your endgame character. If you catch my drift. So, and in this video, there's also chapters in the description, so you can just see the names of each of the 5 things. So yeah, I would say to try this one. Feels like there's so much stuff out there. I mean, it will take you a while to fully learn it all, but I would give that one a try. And if it's still a little too much or it doesn't fully answer your question, then feel free to come back and I will happily try and provide some more context. Obsidian, absolutely. Here you go. And I do have a build video for this. If anyone wants, I can link it. In fact, why don't I just link it so that people have it later on? One moment. Wait, did that work on... Postman, if you're still on YouTube, did that work? For some reason, the YouTube one looked like it didn't actually pop up. It worked? Okay. I don't know why it appeared weird on my end. So, that was the build showing, but if you want full details on it, it is now pinned at the top of both the YouTube and Twitch chats. If anyone would like greater details on it.
Listen, they know about the monorail. You need to shut it down. Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking monorail.
Being able to shoot while on fire is something that you don't think would be that important, and then once you have it, you're like, oh, my goodness. At least that's how I feel when I use the catalyst. Any new Twitch drops of stretch goals? Afraid not. We've got none active right now. You're definitely right on priority objectives. Just got 4 stretch goals tiers in 1 mission. Nice, Ruby. Glad it worked out. Dave, what's up? Just started playing. Your content really helps. Thanks. You're very welcome. I'm so glad to hear that that it has helped, and I hope you continue enjoying your Division 2 journey. Welcome, welcome. Is anyone... Postman, I know you're on PlayStation. Is anyone else here going to watch the Sony State of Play later today? I've heard rumors that they're apparently going to announce something big. So I plan to watch it while I'm eating lunch just to see what may or may not pop up. I don't even play on PlayStation, but I just find it entertaining. Demarches. Let it be Bloodborne 2. I'm sure we'll get news on the Monster Hunter Wilds DLC. Yeah, see, Espresso, we're in the same boat. I know the Destiny community wants it to be Destiny 3. I don't think that's possible given what we've heard about the behind the scenes of Bungie right now, but if they say anything Destiny, that would be pretty wild.
Guess they weren't taking any chances.
I want to see Naughty Dog's new game, to be honest.
You should be able to make it the rest of the way.
Again, someday I'll probably need to get The Last of Us games on PC, because I do want to play those. Wolverine? Yeah, because that one's coming out in, what, like, September, maybe? So I'm sure that, that'll get a spotlight.
Tell them we're not afraid of them. Make them fear us.
SOCOM 5. I've never played any of the older SOCOM games, but I know that's a beloved franchise for a lot of people. I'm sorry, PewDiePie. I think given what we've seen so far with Year 8, we should be letting them take as much time as they're able to have in trying to polish updates up, you know? They've been on a bit of a sprint lately, and I think we can all agree that that has led to a certain amount of instability and tech issues. So we'll see how Season 2 launches. I'm hopeful, but slightly skeptical. Jeremy, the explosion is actually from the global event we're running right now. If you go into your events timeline, there is the corrosive shell event running. And so it means that if you hit a purple shielded enemy with a status effect, then they explode.
A new agent is joining your team.
And then if you defeat them, you get a buff. My game is trying to crash. I'm opening a load of caches. Oh no. Yep, that is why they said they can't do the open all caches, because on last gen it would just crash the game. I can't wait for the day when they either drop last gen support or we get to Div 3 and we don't have to talk about the Xbox One and the PS4 anymore. Leah, thank you very much for the Prime resub. Hope you're doing well today. And Matthias also with the Prime. And then this happened before where I messed up your name. T0 with the resub at Tier 1. Thank you all so much. Matthias, Leah, T0. Hope you're all doing wonderful today. Thank you for the generosity and supporting the channel. Rising Xbox One X. Wait, but Chris, you also play on... You play on something else. Because I know Arc Raiders doesn't even do last gen, do they? Where's the... Oh, the C4 was there. Well. Let me throw in a decoy. Bantisha, we are live here every Tuesday and Thursday. That is our normal schedule. Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. He plays Arc on PC. Oh, it's your primary. I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, they sell those 1S's nowadays, or sorry, the Series S's nowadays for pretty cheap, don't they? Heard about the new Incursion. We eating good. Yeah, we got a new Incursion in development. We got a new DLC, crossplay, survivors. There's a lot of stuff. Kara, what's up? How are you today? Wonderful to see you. Wait for the fire to go away. Chris, you just had to rub it in, didn't you? It will not happen this week, I promise. It's why you keep me around. True. Well, I don't keep anyone around. For some reason, y'all keep coming back. It beats me. But I do appreciate it. Didn't think about using the decoy. Talking my turret repair drone. Yeah, once you get into more endgame content, there's definitely reasons to swap up your skills depending on what you're running. Or what content you're running, I should say.
Come on, kill me if you can.
15 likes away from 100. Well, YouTube crowd, it wasn't me, it was Postman who said it. If you want to hit the like button and support, would appreciate it very much. Oh, there we go.
Echo nearby.
Well, not Lucas, it's because you're the goat.
See how the mama bears watched us?
Only the goats get mod
Just making
status.
sure we aren't gonna try to hurt her baby.
Um,
That's what mothers do.
your videos are a huge help whenever I'm able to play for more than a few days. Well, Zimzam, thank you for saying so.
Target deceased.
I'm happy to hear it.
What a fucking waste. Think of the good she could have done, the lives she could have saved. She was right, you know. Killing her won't end the outcasts.
Do you think we'll need Game Pass to play the PvE DZ? I don't know. It's a good question.
They're gonna start to.
And
What a fucking waste.
it's one that it's an answer that I intend to try and get, or sorry, it's a question that I intend to try and get the answer to before we get to next season, because I know you're not the only one with that question. Lucas, sorry to miss your question, but yeah, we don't have any definitive date on crossplay. They've just said that it is coming at some point during year 8. We're getting a bunch of challenges done. Wonderful. Now we need a new prio objective. A medium activity for an exotic reward or an exotic item. We could do that. Okay, well, I guess we could do countdown. I didn't really want to, given we can't progress our global event there.
Safe area entered.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Akito. What happened? Let me scroll up.
Let me guess. We're pulling short rations again.
You might, Akito, you might have to resend what you had said earlier. I'm sorry. I can't find it. Why crossplay now? Why not wait till the new game since they're running into so many issues with it? Running into tech issues in general? Or what are you referring to? But I think they're doing it now because it continues to be the it continues to be the like most requested community feature. Only goats get mod. Well, sorry, I should clarify. Goat or mod and VIPs. All right. Mods and VIPs. Everyone's included. All right. Do I want to do countdown? I don't really. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to do countdown. So let's do some quick ones. Civic Center. Kara with the 3 stream streak.
Safe area detected.
Thank you very much. With a hooray. I appreciate you continuing to tune in, Kara. You can go to this right around the corner. Preston, there's a bunch of stuff. I can link you the thing, or maybe Postman, are you at your computer by chance? Because the latest article on the Division 2's website has the entire loot table. If any of the mods are able to grab it and post that in the YouTube chat. Otherwise, I can grab it in just a sec. I always forget that I have to... Oh, now I don't have my... This is a fail. There we go. Yeah, Preston, if you're able to find that article on the website, it has the full thing. Otherwise, I can shoot you the link in just a moment when we're done with this. Because it's pretty... I would name off the things that I know are in there, but it's pretty extensive. Oh, Twitch wants it as well. Alright, we'll get it going. Ratchet! Coming in with the 10 gifted subs on YouTube. Thank you, my friend. I see Oliver already dropped the thanks. Much appreciated, Oliver. If any of the other 9 people on YouTube who just received a gifted membership from Ratchet, please drop a thank you as well. That's very kind of you. Didn't throw anything in the chat, just coming by and dropping some insane generosity. Those folks can now enjoy a cool badge on there. Emotes. If you want to join our Discord server, you'll get some access there too. Ratchet, thank you so much for spreading around the positivity and supporting the channel. Ooh, this should be a retail. Complete a hyena retaliation. They're still working out kinks with clans, crossbow aggression plus PvP side. Well, I think the PvP side is pretty simple. They said that it'll be active everywhere across the game, but if you want to disable it, you'll be able to manually.
Safe area entered.
I mean, it's a big feature, right? So it's going to take them however long it takes to get added in. But again, at least from my position as somebody who constantly reads community comments and engages community feedback and all that, crossplay has been like the #1 thing for a number of years that people have requested. So I think that's why they're pursuing it. Demarsh, thank you for throwing that in Twitch. And again, Preston, if you can't find it, I'll grab that link for you. Thank you again, Ratchet. GC, what is up? Doing some time to think new builds for PvP to get them ready when the new season comes in. Are you asking me? If so, I do plan to do PvP content for next season, absolutely. Oh, I still need to change that skill.
A new agent is joining your team.
But that will likely come closer to the launch of the season. Part of it is that I don't want to promote builds before I can actually test them under the new balancing and circumstances. I can try and do some of that on the PTS, but it's tough given the lack of consistent PvP you can find on there, plus the limitations in testing. And with PvP, it's tough because you're not just testing how the build itself performs, but how it competes against other build types that people can make. Which, again, the whole thing is changing with the new balancing wave. So
Agent, hostiles are moving into downtown east.
carnage. That's such a fun combo. Alright, hyena retaliation. We got that ready. Let me go back to the base real quick. Matt Kane with the 5 gifted on Twitch. Thank you, sir. People are just being generous across the board. I appreciate it, man. If anyone on Twitch likewise just got gifted to sub, please help me share the appreciation by dropping a thank you in the chat. Enjoy no ads, badge, emotes. Shoot. A2 got hit with the ad break. I'm sorry, my friend. Once you're back, let me know, and I will happily answer whatever question again. Darren Clark as well over on YouTube, joining up to Rogue Studios. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Welcome to the club. Matt, Darren, thank you guys so much. Postman, thank you very much for that. Yeah, good shout, Draconis. If anyone is interested, the Division Tabletop RPG Kickstarter has just about 1 day left on its run. And they've said that prices are going to be at their lowest point during this Kickstarter. So if that's something that you're interested in, then makes the most amount of sense to get it now before they raise prices for the full launch. I was lucky enough to get sent an early copy of it. There's some pictures up on Twitter. But I need to fully dive into it. I wanted to see what I'm at in terms of progress. Oh, we're almost there. Sweet. Alright, well, let's do that retail. Yeah.
You're in position. You have to move fast, Agent.
Firehawk, what is up? Good afternoon. Akito's getting fiber? Ain't no way. Akito actually having good internet? I don't know if that's allowed by the universe. No, that's awesome though, man. Congrats. How much of getting to farm heroic content is scaled around having high Shade Watch count? I would say some, Darren, but it's not like a requirement. The really important points on the watch are getting your weapon damage, armor, and I guess your crit stats, right? Like those 4 are kind of the most important ones for the majority of builds. But as long as you have Shade 400, 500, and you have a decent build, I think you can take on Heroic. That doesn't mean you have to. Like, playing on hard or challenging is perfectly valid while you continue to gear up and earn power and all of that. Shummy said, what's up, new here? Welcome in. Welcome to the madhouse. Just kidding. We try to have fun over here. How are you? Can't hit that structural. There we go. Birdie with the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. I'm very hyped about the PvP changes. Can't wait for the new DZs to go live. Me too. I cannot wait for PvP. Again, it's not going to be perfect because this is not the end of their balancing efforts, but at the very least it should be much better than it has been. And so for someone who's in the DZ quite a lot, I'm very, very excited for that. I'm glad you are too, Birdie. And thank you again for the 22 months. endless bullets. Okay. That was a lot of firing. I'm shocked it's been nearly 2 years. You're telling me. And as I've said many times before, there's a lot of things to be putting your money towards, so it is deeply appreciated that you've chosen to support for 2 years straight, Birdie. Thank you. Lojuk? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Said first stream. Thanks for all the videos and info you do in the community. Helped me a ton. Currently starting legendary missions thanks to your info. You're more than welcome. It always makes me very glad to hear when it all helps out. And thank you for stopping by the stream. Fur, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you? Virtual's in the chat as well. Hello, man. I'm doing very well indeed. How are you? Just getting some last bits of progress done on the global event. Trying to get some investor masks out of the stretch goals caches. Doing a pretty chill run today. The Division has one of the best comeback stories ever. It's definitely been pretty wild to, you know, to see from the inside, if we will, like within the community over the past past many years to get to this point. Kind of like I've said with the Heartland story, I would love to do kind of a documentary style video on it one day, many years in the future. Could be a fun project. Do we know if the hunters in the upcoming PvE DZ are gonna have mask drops, or is that a stretch? Nothing has been confirmed, and there were none that dropped on the PTS, so I would say as of right now we don't know. Darren, according to the back of the box, because I was lucky enough to get an early copy, it says 2 to 5 players. So I don't believe it's playable solo. Yes, Bantisha they are. I wish there were a toggle to turn field proficiencies into like just a free little bundle of resources that would automatically be granted. What do you think the new PvP meta will be? I mean, until they go in and do the subsequent balance pass phases, I anticipate that status effect builds and armor regen will continue to be quite strong. Fortunately, armor regen should be able to gain far less damage than they used to, because the Bighorn and some of the talents that enable that are going down, which is very good. But for the most part, status effect builds are not really getting any kind of reduction currently. So hazard protection is going to be a big thing to run this coming season to counter all of that. Otherwise, I really don't know. I think it's one of those things that's going to take some time to really see how all the changes feel and what's rising above the rest and all of it. So I don't know if I have a definitive answer or prediction to give you. Oof.
Agent out of action. Heavily armored hostile. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Live stream of me or Chris and Livid playing the tabletop game when? An IRL stream would be a stretch for my internet comfortability. But maybe someday. Conspiracy, what if Heartland was the beginning of Div 3? I'm gonna guess no, for reasons, but you truly never know. I just think that since it got fully shelved, and because like the entire Red Storm team got laid off, I just don't really see them doing anything with that content in the future. But I've been wrong before, and maybe I'm wrong on that. It was such a shame Heartland got canned, though. Yeah. I'm a new player stuck on expertise 17. Any advice to get further? I mean, the expertise grind is definitely a slow one. I feel you there. My method that I used all the way from 0 to when I was done was just the countdown method of throwing on a build with as many non-proficient items as you can so that you're earning passive XP while you use those. And then, selecting a target loot in countdown that you don't have, so you can donate all of those things to the category, and then just doing that on repeat. I don't know if you've maybe already used that method to get to 17, but that is pretty much the only way I ever went about it. A friend of mine who is in the high 20s and still trying to get to 30 recently has been doing retaliations to buy reconstructed caches to get the DZ exclusive items that he didn't have yet, and then he's just been crafting 20 of those to donate and get that done. So if there's any like niche named items or exotics that you don't have levels on that won't drop in the regular pool, you could do retaliations to try and get those blueprints. That's another potential way.
Hostile control point detected.
You're in a world of hurt.
What backpack is that? It is the appearance of the purple Rush 12 backpack from 511. Purple quality. Jake, I've not played it in a couple weeks. Mostly just due to how much has been going on with Div 2. I haven't had a ton of time. I also hear that things haven't been going great over there. Apparently they've not been able to get a good handle on bugs and community feedback and issues since launch, so I'm hoping they can kind of get their act together with things, but no, I've not been on there in a little bit. For me, Resurgence was like a really fun 2 weeks, you know, of playing through a new campaign, kind of re-experiencing the Div 1 map, checking out some of the new mechanics, but it was never going to replace the mainline games for me in terms of gameplay satisfaction or just overall enjoyment. So whenever they end up adding that new story content that's on the roadmap, I'm sure I'll check that out, but It's not something that I think I could play long term, especially since it has a more pay to win model. I'm not a fan of that in any kind of looter shooter game. You still play Arc Raiders? I've not in a while. Again, mostly just due to time. I didn't really have any reason to stop playing it. I just have not been playing much other than Division this season. Due to the fact that there's now more things to do, you know? And just the usual busyness of keeping up with videos in the channel and all that. Whatever happened to that one looter shooter Extraction you got a sponsor for? Is that still around? Exoborn Aikido? I believe the last update they gave was that after their last test, which was what that sponsor video was for, they just said we're gonna be away for a few months working on updates and implementing feedback after the test, and I don't believe they've popped up again since then. I was actually checking on them the other day because yeah, I had a similar thought of I wonder what's going on with that. They were less looter shooter and more just full on Extraction. So I wonder if now that we've had Arc and Marathon and those, if they're trying to either implement stuff that those games have had feedback on or trying to like differentiate themselves. I don't know.
Nearby. Stay alert.
They spawned in the wall. We will keep running. When do you think the new season will drop? Should be in just about 2 weeks, is what it says in game right now. I've seen some green sites you can't even farm for in Countdown. I believe, Jeremy, there should only be one of those. I don't think I have a piece on me, but that's System Corruption. And that is a Dark Zone set. So you can get it from Dark Zone drops, Dark Zone caches, Conflict caches. But I think that should be the only one. I don't know many people that play Arc anymore. I mean, I think, like, relatively speaking, it still has a lot of players. Like, when you look at the charts for the game and everything. But I definitely think that they were not able to keep up with the content demand that the mass amount of people they had at launch wanted. And honestly, I don't think that they expected to have that many people jump into the game. Like, I'm sure they were ecstatic to see so much buzz for it. But I just don't think they were ready to handle, you know, what, probably well over 1 million concurrent players across all platforms. So I know they switched their model now to like 2 big updates a year, and I'm curious how that is going to go for them.
Reinforcements incoming. Detecting additional
Can't farm y'all either. Yes. But I think Jeremy was saying gear set specifically, so. But yes, y'all is a brand set that you also can't target farm in Countdown or Retaliation. Probably not Ravenous. I don't actually, I think, and, you know, fairly so, I think a lot of people would assume that I'm, like, huge into extraction shooters. I mean, I do enjoy them, like, I played Ark and those other games. I prefer games where you keep your progress persistently, and that's why I think the Dark Zone is such a, even 10 years later, such an ingenious way of doing it, because it's you get the intensity and fun of the extraction shooter thrill, but you don't have to lose your entire, you know, loadout every time you die. It's just what loot you've collected. And I think that is still something that makes the DZ so special all this time later. And that's why, you know, that's why I like looter shooters, is the fact that you do have persistent progress in a character that you're working on over time. And so I like how the Dark Zone feeds into that.
Agent, I'm getting reports that a Black Tusk kill squad is on site.
Oh boy.
What the hell are they doing there?
Kill squad on my back. Shoot. I don't want to run all the way back here. That was such bad timing.
Hopefully, this next song will take your minds off your troubles.
Enemy reinforcements.
Oh, that means I'm done.
arrived.
Dang.
The area is lost.
So I don't even get to complete the Brio objective. That is a darn shame. Well. Wait, did I end up abandoning one yet? Oh, I did for Countdown. No! That sucks. Are any of the what are the escalation missions right now? Maybe I can run a quick one and refill the bar. Bank headquarters. I'm gonna run it at like tier 1. How close are we to the mask on here? Just need 2 more stars. There we go. We're doing a tier 1 run. Yeah, Draconis, that's why I didn't bump it up too far above tier 1. I'm hoping that at tier 1 it shouldn't really matter, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll be fine on this. That was so tragic that I was at the last control point. The game went, actually, you're gonna have to run a whole nother one. Where's this at? Oh. Well, Ark, I mean, I suppose I deserve it. I'm always like, give me more kill squads while I'm at a control point for maximum chaos. Like, I love the combat intensity, but I just wasn't thinking that when I backed up, it was going to spawn one behind me like that. I was not prepared, but I guess that is the point. You always have to be prepared.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, shoot.
Agent
Did not know there was going to be another one.
Checking for the key card.
Nick, the new Brooklyn Hunter is permanent. You don't have to worry about it expiring with the rest of the event this week.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
By the way, folks, I just went and looked. I very much appreciate all of the likes on the YouTube stream, and thank you for over 200 people hanging out in both streams. Very much appreciated.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
Serious trauma detected.
I'm still dying to find out what mask was on the spare hook. I don't think there is one. They've confirmed a few times that that was added by mistake. So unless they go and retroactively use it for something else in the future, then unfortunately I think it's gonna remain empty.
The vault's just up ahead.
Or it might have been midnight. Maybe it was like, I think they said they had plans to add one, and that's why the hook was there, but then it didn't work out. And so obviously they never added it, but then they forgot to remove the hook, or it was something like that. I forget what the exact
Fucking division got
explanation was.
It's cool. We moved the president. He's tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
Holy shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage. Agent, you've got a new assignment. Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with a bank security system. There should be a data center near the vault.
Beginning search query.
Didn't the devs also say there were a few mysteries hunters that have been yet to be found? Mysteries, yes, but they did not say specifically hunters, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure if there were any undiscovered hunters in the game, people would find them, either by sheer searching or data mining. What's the deal with the Stalker Hunter? Just a fun little open world thing, as far as I know. I don't think it really means anything. Just a nice detail.
Search query finished.
Yeah, of course,
located.
Midnight.
It's President Ellis.
That's
On
a
the helicopter
problem.
on standby to extract him.
Allow lockdown procedure initiated.
That doesn't sound good. Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
Searching for a way out of the vault. 0 matches.
Piece of shit wristwatch. Okay, let me
Just
see.
there to keep us on our toes then? I think so, yeah.
Running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got. Isaac, plot a path to the president's location.
Highlighting most expedient route.
Son of a bitch, it actually worked. Thanks, Isaac.
Ravenous, do you think that they would actually... Are you thinking it should be in first person? Or like they would go third person to try and compete with some of the others? COD needs a long break. It definitely seems like they have exhausted many of their ideas, from what I've seen. I can't speak with personal experience because I don't play many of the CODs, but that's a lot of the feedback that I tend to see.
Give him an earpiece and get him on comms.
Where is he? Oh. Get up there. This game with the first person option would be amazing. I can't say I agree, but I know you're not the only one who would want that.
Heads up, we're inbound to your location. Coming in over the HU. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole. We see you. Clear to attach. Go, go, go!
Think we'll get a crossplay community update anytime soon? Depends on what you mean by like an update. I mean,
Well, that's a load of shit.
was it on the most recent dev stream or one of the last few? They talked about it and said it's still work in progress. So if you mean like a release date, then I don't know. I would assume it's not coming with season 2, or they probably would have talked about it already. So season 3, season 4, somewhere in there. I don't know. What's the fastest way to get stretch goals XP? Tenfold, it's really just the same stuff you would follow for regular season XP. So if you have any scouts left to do, those give you a lot. Weekly projects give you a good bit. Manhunt, or sorry, your seasonal journey gives you a lot if you complete these. And then if you've exhausted all of those, then priority objectives are one of the best ways to go. That's what I'm doing personally. Midnight, if you want to buy all 50 levels with textiles, then it is 15,000 in total. Postman, that's my favorite skin. What do you mean? Are you trying to imply that that's not the peak way to play Call of Duty? Oh, we got a prototype on tier 1. Hell yeah. I don't even know what the target is. Hardwired. With status effects? I don't think I need that. Alright, was that enough for a... Oh, I didn't count. I thought that every escalation was 100%. Oh well. We can go run something else. I'm all for crossplay, but I'd like a console-only option. Yeah.
Civilians in danger.
Do you enjoy and play the raid content? Rarely see you playing it. I do. I think the raids and incursion are some of the best pieces of content in the division too. It is mostly a group and a time thing. I don't have like a group around me that runs that stuff super often. I know people that do, and if I asked them, I think they would generously let me in. But it's that, and then also a time thing. Yeah, it's if I have to reach out to people and coordinate a time to jump on and play and whatnot, that's harder for me to fit into my schedule than just jumping on and playing a few conflict games or running DZ or doing a retail, you know. But no, I love the the raids and the incursion.
Civilians in distress.
Okay, I need to do probably a bounty. Grab one from down here. Aikido probably not that long. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I've probably got another 45 or so minutes. I know you messaged me and you were like 3 p.m. and I was like, I don't know if I'm ever usually live that late. But never say never. Maybe on oh goodness. On season launch day of season 2. I actually just did a second ago midnight, believe it or not. But I will be sure to continue doing so. Okay, let's abandon that.
Regroup, agent.
More than 2 hours usually means a brain soup for me. Yeah. For me, it's about 3. If I go longer than 3, then I start to space out a little bit. I'm not built for those. I don't know how people do like the 24-hour marathons. I know we talked about this before, Leah, but I don't get how people do it. He didn't get staggered. Okay.
Agent down.
Target down. Good job.
Well, that sounds fun, Sith. Enjoy. stay hydrated, assuming it's warm out there. Doc, yes, you do have a small chance to get the Eagle Bear from stretch goals. Nowadays, though, they have added the blueprint for it to retaliations. So if you play Black Tusk retaliations, you have a chance to get the blueprint out of there. That's probably the easiest way to go about getting it nowadays.
That's the target, agent. Target neutralized. Good work. Agent, target spotted.
Vindicar, correct. Yeah, I'm mostly going for status effects and the extra damage that will apply. And at that point, I can just shoot them anywhere on the body to deal a lot of damage.
You got the target. Nice.
Is that enough? Oh, we're right there. Oh, these are all outcasts now. Those are also outcast. Can't wait for the 24-hour crossplay stream. About that. About that.
Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Is Rice heading out? Rice, thank you for hanging out, my friend. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day and week. Welcome back, Espresso. Hope the store was good. As good as the store can be, I suppose. Oh, we already got it. Okay. Well, then let's do that. All right, second attempt to do a stupid hyena retaliation. Let's see how it goes. I'll hydrate before we begin.
Agent, this is the area we need you to stabilize.
What did I miss? Only the finest, most thrilling gameplay you've ever seen.
Hostile control point nearby.
Oh, I don't want to butcher your name, but I don't know how to say it. I'm going to say Menmo until you correct me and tell me the right way. Hello, how are you?
Reinforcements en route.
Mo, gotcha. Big fan, keep up the work. Thank you. That's very kind. Got an Eagle Bear out of the first cache. Dang, Ben, good stuff. Martin, hello, hello. Mr. Agapi, how you doing? So many people jumping in. Oh my goodness. as I nearly get one shot out of existence. I'd prefer you not res them. There we go. Alright, let's please not wipe again on this. I don't know if my ego could handle that. You have a favorite weapon or top two? My favorite is the Eagle Bear. Top two, I'm trying to think of what my next one would be. I've never had for anyone ask other than the top one. I don't know what my next would be, but the favorite is definitely the EB. My beloved. My entire game is bugged, wouldn't let me log out or anything. Metal check, I don't know what platform you're on, but can you do a hard restart? If you're on PC, just like quitting the application, or on console, just backing out of it. That's weird. Oh, we completed the full GE track, very nice. We will grab that, I guess, when we're done with this. Chameleon, that's a good choice, Postman. Dang, well, I'm sorry to disappoint, Midnight. Rogue never advertised this as a professional Div 2 player. In fact, quite the opposite. You come here for amateur gameplay and or bad jokes, but that's about all I can offer.
Serious trauma. Agent down.
Like right there. Gwen, if you want, you can check out this one. It's linked at the top of the Twitch and the YouTube chats, but ongoing directive overall as a gear set is super good for the event, just because it deals around status effects. Vindicar, thank you for giving me an out. So used to having tenacity procced. Half of that and half it's also PvP player mindset more than anything. But yes. I make plays that are often not very logical for the content I'm doing.
Detected.
I'm definitely not very well equipped to be fighting at distance a bunch of shielded tanks right now. I'm out of my special ammo. This is not good. Okay, I have the buff again. There we go. You should team up with other Div 2 creators and teach a course on builds in PvP. That could be interesting. I definitely have PvP content planned for Season 2. I hadn't yet thought to collaborate with anyone on it, but you never know. Blue screen needs a skin? Yes, thank you, Ace. We need to shout it from the rooftops. I agree. Should have seen me and Nikito playing Escalation. We're both going, why am I playing like Rogue? That's funny. I'm glad I can be the scapegoat.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, the second I look away, that's when you peek up. I'm gonna die to him again right here. I don't have anywhere to go.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Unless I can make this happen. No, because I'm on fire.
Agent killed.
They keep getting me every time. At least it didn't auto back me out there. Alright, we're just sprinting into the final control point.
Friendly control point nearby.
You inspired me to go into the Dark Sun Rogue. It's been fun making DZ builds, fighting rogue agents. Hell yeah. Sucks that dying in the DZ messes up stretch goals. Yes. Yeah, and I sent a report in on that one this morning because I saw people saying on Reddit that it was still going. That's definitely been a very annoying bug that's persisted multiple seasons now. And I mean, it's going to be even more annoying next season with all the emphasis that they're putting on the Dark Suns and the PvE DZ. So I definitely hope that they can finally get that one fixed up.
Serious trauma detected.
Every escalation run, all the enemies seem to target him as well, even when they're right in front of me. Maybe it's your internet speed. They can't, like, register where you are as frequently, so they target everyone else. Conspiracy theory time. He made a video on that? Yeah. Now, that one's been around for a while now. I don't know what's going on, but I can't buy clothing items with textiles at all. Frostwolf, I can't say I've heard of that one. As always, I would recommend searching the bug reporter to see if anyone has posted about that, and if so, you can upvote and contribute to it. If you need the link, type in !bug in the chat, and it will link you right there. But I've not heard about that one yet. And the NPCs are targeting the mods, exactly. And that's why, Aikido, you're getting the best of both worlds. You still get to be one of the goats from being a VIP, but then you don't have the extra responsibilities or heat from being a mod. You game the system. Oh, my headset just completely died. That's fun. At least we're towards the end of the stream. Junix, how's it going? Ongoing directive in Wicked backpack, yes, but I have the Catalyst mask. I'm not using the Overdog's gloves. If you want the full build breakdown, it is linked at the top of the chat. Shoot. Alright, finally. We got it done. Dang, Akito, I say that you're one of the goats and that's what I get for it? So rude. And Chris, I'm not gonna acknowledge your comment, but that's pretty funny. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Funny is what I was aiming for. Well, there you go. Oh, I will absolutely do an open world with an exotic.
After that short musical break, let's get back to the news. This is Circle Radio with Andre. After that short musical break, let's get back to
the area is stabilized. Good.
Done with that. Got our caches. Oh, you know what we can do? Let me just open all these field proficiencies quick. We'll claim the rewards from the GE. Demon sounds good. I appreciate you being here, hanging out as always, my friend. Have a wonderful, I can talk, rest of your Tuesday. And we have to spend our stars. We have so many things to do before this is done. And we get the mask. Alright, I'll run the mask for the rest of this. I don't know what my thoughts are on that, but it is a mask in the Division 2. It is one of the masks of all time. Looks like something out of Star Wars, yeah. Alright, 2 Publix. You can find those somewhere, like right here. Borderlands-esque, yeah, true. Allo Sydney, thank you so much for the Prime over on Twitch. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for supporting. Of all the masks in Division 2, it is one of them. Very well put.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That's it, right?
Can't wait to get back to the settlement.
Target is near you, Agent.
Okay, that's 1. Is that other one still here? Perfect. Chris, take care, man. Thank you for the top shelf jokes. And have a good rest of your day, man. Appreciate you.
target is nearby.
Frostwolf, if you type in !bug in the chat, it'll link you directly to the Division 2's bug reporter, where you can search up to see if anyone has submitted that one already, or if not, you can make your own post for other people to see, and that's what the dev team uses to track and prioritize bug fixes. Oh, good lord. I thought it was Publix. I didn't know it was propaganda. That's something. That is something that I did. Alright. Go right here. That was dumb of me.
There's been a lot of Black Tusk activity around that metro entrance. Clear all
Reading is
hostile elements
fundamental.
from the area.
It's also a struggle, you know? Not everyone can do it well. Clearly, I'm not one of those people. Or clearly, I am one of those people, I mean. Good lord. Already got the new cosmetics? Yeah, I think we got all of them. We looked at the backpacks and the arm patches. Actually, I think there are 2 weapon skins that we did not look at yet. I'll have to go and find them in a bit. But yeah, I like the, what is it, the Time Keeper one more than the Time Saver, the one with the Phoenix on the inside of the clock. The functionality is nice to be able to see the time of day, but I don't know if I'll really, I don't know if they're ones that I will wear frequently. Definitely one of the less exciting stretch goals that we've had in terms of vanity. Words bad, pictures good, exactly. Why use lot word when few word do trick? I'm waiting to hear a good response to that one.
Access key detected.
The wonderful work he has done since the tragic suicide of President Mendez.
Progress resumed.
Were the clock backpacks for this season, or are they retro? The ones from the stretch goals midnight are brand new. We've not had those before.
Manual override required.
Yeah, those ones are new. This is my first season of the game. I heard they gave clothes on past stretch goals. Yeah, normally there's at least one full new outfit. This is the first time that there hasn't been, which is too bad. Okay, that's one of those. Any other more convenient one to fast travel to? We can do that one. You should make a video talking like that. We're like picture instead. That'd be a fun April Fool's video. I agree. Frostwolf, type in !bug into the chat. And that will link you directly to the Division 2's official bug reporter.
responsible.
Progress halted. Manual override required.
To all the true sons, JTF.
Progress resumed.
You're telling me, Metal Chick. That's about all my brain can think of right now. I think we are probably going to finish this pry objective and then start opening stuff.
Manual override required.
I wish all keys drop could just be picked up like that. It is definitely a nice quality of life deal. Learn it. We currently don't have any drops active, I'm afraid. Sorry. Oh, let's do this quick for another exotic. Very quickly.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
What's up, Misfit? Welcome back to the game. Some of the best ways to get season XP are to focus on season objectives. So if you have any scouts here that are not done, each one, as you can see, with the double gives you like over 4,000 season XP. Weekly projects give you a lot. There's one that you can get done easily just by donating, or any of those. If you've not done all of your season journey, each of these objectives gives you a lot when you complete them. And then if you've exhausted all of those options, then you want to focus on priority objectives. Or you should be doing these alongside the whole time, because you can layer them atop and get even more rewards. But these are the more repeatable source of that XP type. So those four things are really good to focus on. James, I believe they did. I fortunately never ran into that issue, but I think the maintenance they did back on Friday addressed that, as far as I know. If anyone knows differently, certainly feel free to chime in, but I think so. Dang, exotic. I'm not going to do it, but I just want to see. Ah, we did get Roosevelt. Well, that'll be a good one for me to do later. All right, we're going to go back and open up all of the various things that we have before we close out the stream. No problem, Misfit. The journey, once you get into the mid-tier, starts to revolve around your modifiers. So all of this stuff that it's talking about is all in relation to what's in this menu right here. When you activate these, I'm not going to do it yet because it'll deactivate my global event. But Yeah, the modifiers is what the journey is in reference to. And we've got guides for this season's mods and all that stuff over on the channel if you need them. Alright, I didn't quite get 80, but that's fine. We'll buy 3 of these. And then grab all of our stretch goals ones. We've been getting our double XP. Right, because the textiles ones didn't count. Alright. Claim all of these. Not a problem, Misfit. Happy to help. Alright, give me at least one more investor. We got one at the beginning of the stream. But that was it. Please. Oh, not even a bonus item. Alright. Well, we will do some re-rolls and see if we get lucky. I think I had a little bit over 100 components heading into the stream. So let's see where we're at now. $143, not bad. You get a decent amount of components from all that. Alright, we're gonna pull out this guy, which is our reroll mule. Chat, I need all of your best energy right now. I need all the luck I can get. I need a 4 blue investor. The odds are incredibly low, but I need it. It has to happen. I don't know how many resources we're going to put into this. Oh my goodness. It's so close. Why? Alright, we're at 141. I will go down to maybe 120. Again, we started at like 106 maybe, so I've gotten a lot. We'll go down to 120. Betting a 4 yellow before a 4 blue. Why would you curse me? Why would you curse me? That was a 3 yellow. I'm fortunate enough to have a 3 blue and 1 red, and that will serve me well enough for what I need. But if I can get the 4 blue, that would be something. Almost a quadruple red, which I do have that one here. I was very lucky to get that roll. No. Come on, game. You know it's important. You know you want to do it. Oh! Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Just have to optimize one roll too. That is why, my friends, gambling is good. I'm kidding. Don't clip that out of context. Don't gamble. But my goodness. Let's frickin' go. I'm going to optimize that right here. Right on the spot. That is some luck. Swanto tried to curse me with the 4 yellow before this, but it worked out. Let's go. Someone clip that for the streamer luck argument. Oh, man. Sydney said, too late, already lost all my savings on Genshin Impact. Akito redeemed a go rogue. We went rogue by getting the god roll. Let's go, man. All right, well, you'll see this come back in a few weeks for a PvP build for Season 2. We'll see if it's any good or not, but... Zero said I was here, literally just reopened the stream. We got the god roll. The streamer luck allegations are not going away. I had a cap. I said I wasn't going to put myself below 120 resources to get it. And we did it with 9 to spare. So can't complain too much. That is some stuff. Akito clipped it. There we go. It's on the channel for all to see. Well, what a successful stream then, people. We grinded out stretch goals and the global event to get some drops and some components, and those went into getting the exact item that I was hoping for right here. So thank you all for being a part of that. Zero, I'm sorry for the bad timing, but I am about to sign off. I appreciate you coming by, though. Guess I've gotten lucky for an all-red investor just now. Oh, you got one, Espresso? Good stuff. Postman, there's nothing wrong with me expressing myself via language every now and then, you know? I was just excited. What can I say? Raid, let's see who's on right now. Let me pull up the Twitches. Thank you very much, Sydney. I appreciate you being here and being a part of it. Perhaps I will send you all over to Prime, who is live right now. Yeah, we'll do that. So, Twitch audience, stay tuned if you would like to continue the good vibes over in Prime stream. Otherwise, if you're on YouTube or if you're going to head out, I will be back live on Thursday. We will, I don't know, just hang out, talk about next season. We might have some PTS info at that point if Phase 2 is coming over the weekend. So, yeah, it'll be good stuff. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Thank you for your good wishes to get the item that I was going for. Very thankful for that. And thank you so much to everybody who, as always, went out of their way to be incredibly generous, whether it was through bits, memberships, gifted subs. You all continue to go above and beyond. Zero, was very nice to see you. Thank you for jumping in. And everybody else who hung out, thank you so much, as always, for your time and attention. It is more appreciated than I can say. So again, hang tight on Twitch if you're sticking for the raid. And otherwise, I will see you all back very soon. Folks, until then, Rogue Gold out.